Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky at that.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
Going
bomb,
on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Yo, wagwan, my reckless delegation. Wagwan. I'm back in the dunya. I'm back into his house. Shout out to Joe Blackman for holding it down this morning as he does on Tuesdays. Yeah, man, last show of the day. We are here. You already know Reckless Roundtable. It is today. We have to get into it. You know what we're talking about today. We're gonna get into it. Man United versus FC Twente. This is the preview. This is what to expect. What we're gonna get into. Now, again, you're supporters of this show, so get involved. I need the community. If you want to help with the preview, get involved. Hit the link. You're part of the show. It's easy as that. That simple. I've tried to do my research. I've tried to be well-studied, ready for this game, ready for this preview. Hopefully, I don't let you guys down. All right, cool. But the first thing we need as well, if you are new here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You already know what I'm going. Even if you're old here, just hit the subscribe button. We can do that. All right, let's go. Tabs. Here we go. At the moment, this is the lineup. Woo.
Yo, what's happening, KG?
What's going on, boy? Hold on. 4-0. What's going on? Good to see you lot. Well, good to hear from you guys. Like up the ting. Done. Wicked. Cool. Barrow or Western Barnsley. What's the score?
I saw it.
It was 3-0 at half time.
5-0 when I last saw.
Yeah, well, they're expected to win, surely.
I'm keeping my cam off today because I'm shit-faced right now.
No problems.
We don't care. We don't care.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly, Goku. We don't care, man.
Barrow, no one cares about that game. Anyway, let's get into it, man. Let's talk. You guys, this is Ten Hag. He's going against this straight up. Let's go into it. Prioritize Europa. What are we looking for this game? Simple question. What are you guys looking for? This is Ten Hag's. He came through this team. This is his team. He says he hates to play. He hates to hurt something that he loves. I like that though as a bar.
That was a cold quote.
Yeah. You know that hurts something that you love. And he's saying, look, I didn't want to play these lot, but I've got no choice. They're what's in front of us. We have to deliver a big performance. He watches these guys as a fan, not as analysis. So an analyst, I can't even say that word. Not as an analyst, that's it. Yeah, so this is his team. Ten Hag really has a good feelings to this team. What are you lot looking for in this game?
I want just a routine win tomorrow where 2-3-0, you can just start to make changes. And I want to see Ugarte start because he needs to get integrated into the team now. I think he's had 2 or 3 appearances off the bench. I'd like to see him get a nice 65 minutes or so.
Wicked. So you're saying what you're looking for is Ugarte to get some minutes in this one. That's a big
point. And I reckon he starts Bruno because we've seen Ten Hag likes to start players who are actually playing rubbish just to get them back into form. And Twente might be the team that gets Bruno back into that form again. So I reckon he starts Bruno Fernandes. I don't reckon he won't make too many changes. Though. He'll probably make 2 or 3 from the weekend and he'll keep it quite strong. I think we'll be easy wins tomorrow.
He has
Ten Hag said it already. Because if you watch the thing that he did, the conference that he did, he said he was going to start the same team that he faced Crystal Palace with. So it's basically
he's a liar. What are you talking about? You know he's a liar. He'll say one thing and do another.
How did he lie?
Because he's told us many times this player's going to start, this team's going to start, and when it comes to it, it's totally different. You know this man's a liar.
Wait, hold on. So wait,
what?
Ten Hag said what in the presser? I didn't hear that bit. He said,
"Yeah, no." It's if you go back to because I watched multiple it was like different. They had like the embargoed versions, and then they had the versions that they actually released fully. I saw because I was watching the United Stand. They had their version of it where they were basically Ten Hag was getting asked a question about like which team is going to start, and he said that it was going to be the team with Crystal Palace, and I was like, oh, okay, cool.
That makes life easy for me, boy, when we get into the team lineup. But do you believe that he's going to start it? Because Ten Hag has done some things that, like, while he does say these things, we know that he just does he does something else.
I think he will. I think he will, because the way that team played against Crystal Palace, they should be able to easily cruise against FC Twente. Like, it's a completely different, competition. They're not really that high standard in Eredivisie either. So it should be
they're sitting fourth in the Eredivisie.
Yeah, but that's again.
The only reason we can cruise against them is if they can shoot properly. That's the only way, bro.
I mean, honestly, I think this is just going to be either this is going to be a repeat of the Barnsley game, or it's just going to be another, game where we basically have all the chances and we just don't get a shot on target.
All I'm looking for this game, to be honest, is for man to just to see goals. I need to see goals from the attack. We need the attack to be more confident with shooting the ball.
Yeah.
Do you reckon that's more likely, considering, the situation that we find ourselves in with we've had all these chances and we are trying to find Ten Hag did say he doesn't know his best team. He doesn't know his best team yet. We're still trying to work it out.
I think we need to save Garnacho as an impact sub. Honestly, I think we need to let someone else on the left wing let him rest his legs for a little bit, because that's where he does his best work. I think this game is really about having good steady flow and having good rotation. I think that's these kind of games are for. That'll be one of the bigger things we need to see too. Is proper resting and proper rotation.
Pav, what are you telling me? What do you need to see in this game?
Well, let's just go back to what Crash just said. Man said that FC Twente ain't really nobody, but yet said that I won't be surprised if we don't finish our chances. Bro, which one is it? Are we going to flap them, or are we going to sit there for a 0-0?
Because listen,
you're contradicting yourself.
No, that's the same thing I said about Southampton. Like when we were going to play the Southampton game, I said that I was not worried about Southampton. I'm worried about our team, because I know that we can beat Southampton, but at the same time, our team itself is.
You're calling them nobodies, but then if they sit there for 0-0 draws, how are they like nobodies then?
But that'll be on us then. That won't be on them. It's not like they're freaking world class or anything like that.
Again, we should be beating them no matter what.
That's what I'm saying. I agree with you on that point. I'm not saying that we shouldn't beat them. I'm saying that we can, but if we don't, that'll be on us.
For me, look, KG, there is no excuses in it. I need to see a good performance and a win. It's not one or the other. 3 years in, it's got to be both now, innit? Like, you got your players, you've played enough games. For me, we played 5-6 games already of this season, I need to start seeing both. Like, we saw a good performance. I'll say it. We saw a good performance, via Palace, but we didn't see any goals. Like, I don't know who to put the blame on that one, because the manager made some bad subs as well.
Yeah.
When we needed a goal, why are you bringing on Agati and taking off certain man? Like, he obviously did a few bits wrong. But again, like, I'm not going to sit and just blame the manager. These players need to start stepping up, man. I'm not sitting here for a third year, 1 year moaning about goals conceded, now second year moaning about goals not being scored. Like, we need to start doing both.
Okay. Well, listen, you lot saying the main thing that I'm hearing right now is you lot just want to see goals. You want to see, we obviously want to be fluid as possible. We want to be a team that, like, I want to see the players that really can say, I deserve to start on Sunday. I want someone to push into the starting lineup, because that's
what I want the rotation for.
I want to make some big changes really in this game. I want to go to the fringes. If Crash is saying that these lot are, these lot are not that good and stuff, this is where I'm hoping for, and this is why I started with, well, what kind of midfield are you guys looking for? I do want to see the likes of Mason Mount in this one. I want to see the likes of Anthony in this one. I want to see that's what I'm looking for.
I'm going to come out with something quite unpopular here, but when I was at OT in Ten Hag's first season, we played Everton and we won 2-0, but we had like 20 odd or 30 odd shots on target on goal that game. And Bruno played as in a double pivot. He was quite deep, and that game Bruno actually had a really good game. He had, I think Sabitzer was in the 10 that game, and it was Bruno and Casemiro as like the two double pivots. I'd like to see something similar tomorrow, just to see if Bruno can play that role more deep. And I think FC Twente is a game where you can actually risk that.
I'll be honest. I don't want to see Bruno in a pivot. I want to see Kobe and Agati in a pivot. Like Kobe's is first time Kobe playing in Europe pivot, or did he play last year in Europe?
He played last.
He played a little.
Wasn't he injured at the beginning? Like,
he played against Bayern in the second game.
He came off the bench. He came off the bench against Galatasaray in the second game as well in Turkey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't remember, but I want to see Kobe and Agati in the middle. Agati should have no problem playing in the European match. He's played in the
definitely. But for me, I don't really care what team we play. I just want to win. That's it. Get the win, move on to Sunday. That's when the team really matters. Honestly, in my opinion.
We'll get into that right now. The next thing, in terms of this is me doing my research though, because it said who are their dangerous players, yeah. And I've actually tried to do some research here. So you got this midfielder. What's it? Sam Stajan. He scored 6 goals, 1 assist, 4 from open play, 2 pens, and then again he's one of those guys that again they looked him. Say receiving a lot of progressive passes. We're saying wait, hold on, progressive passes 29. So this is actually him passing forward, and receiving 20 times. Another player called, what's it, Sam Lammers. He scored 3 goals, all from open play. Is the striker. Let's keep going. And Safar Latif. This guy is, again, he's the guy that was going to carry the ball for this lot. What are you saying? 20 progressive passes. And then you got next one called Mitchell Van Bergen, and he's the someone that's on the ball a lot as well. He's yet to score, but yeah, those are the players. When I'm looking at the XG, I'm looking at all the stats. Those are the ones they're saying that we should look out for, bro.
KG, I rate you for doing all this work, but we shouldn't be that low that we're looking at FC Twente players that can attack us.
Because KG, you know who we should be scared of? You know the most dangerous player that they have right now?
Who?
Is our starting 11. That's
no.
If we don't dispatch them like we did with Barnsley, then that will become, because you have to understand it's FC Twente. It's not like we're facing what's the name Galatasaray or Madrid.
What are you talking about? Yeah. We were getting cooked by Copenhagen last year, bro.
Bro.
Guys, they got a 22-year-old midfielder that scored more goals than most of the players in our team. Like, no one in our team.
And that's in the Eredivisie. It's not in the Premier League. It's 2 different competitions. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm not disrespecting them, by the way. That's not me disrespecting them. What I'm saying is that if we are really as because the way that we are right now, we know that we could create chances, and that's what we're doing. But right now, what we really need to focus on is the finishing. And if we can't do that against FC Twente, then there's honestly no point moving forward. Bro, I said the same thing.
Hold on. These guys were supposed to be playing Champions League football, and they got sent to the Europa, so they actually qualified. Let's not act as if that we're talking a bit big, as if we're past these lot. We're in the same competition as them for a reason.
I'm just saying it's 2 different. I'm saying the 2 different regions, English football and Dutch football, is 2 different things. It's not the same, because if we're talking about English football, it's a lot more physical over here. Over there, I'm not too sure because I haven't watched in a while, but I do know it's more technical.
Dutch football is more technical.
It's more technical over there.
So they're going to have technical players. They're going to be more.
And also, don't forget,
on the ball than us, to be honest.
We have multiple different players who've played in the Eredivisie, so they're experienced against players like these. They'll be able to get the job done. It's just the forwards is what I'm really worried about. If we can't do anything on that part, then again, like I said against Southampton, what's the point?
I know we're playing at Old Trafford, so we feel confident, yeah. And I respect where you lot are coming from, but we have to understand these it's gonna be a technical side that are gonna hold on to the ball. The way you lot were talking about how Southampton, you was worried about how Southampton was gonna hold on to the ball. We gotta be clever. We can't take them for granted, is what I'm saying. These lot qualified for the Champions League and fell into the Europa. I can't remember the team that beat them on the way to I can't remember who beat them on the way to. Is it Salzburg? That's why they lost their third. Yeah, that's it. Lost the third qualifying round to Red Bull Salzburg. I'm just saying we got let's not try and act as if we're way better than them, knowing the issues that we've had this season.
No, you're
I think
right.
it
The
should
players
be
shouldn't,
a
the
game of
players
two
shouldn't think
halves.
how we think, but I feel like as fans we should be able to say, look, surely FC Twente is a walk in the park. But obviously the players shouldn't go into the game with that mindset because then we will lose tomorrow.
Yeah,
But I'm saying
if they
as
get
fans we should
complacent.
be confident that we can field any team tomorrow and beat FC Twente comfortably.
Well, I always go in with the confidence of saying we can beat any team, right? But I'm just saying we can't. Let's not take it for play. Aminor says, "Who's your midfield three for the FC Twente game?" Great question, and it brings us on nicely. It brings us on nicely into. Let's actually work that one out now, people. 1 second, give me a sec. Let's go. Let's. Hold on. Where am I?
Statsman KG.
It's not, Statman KG, where I'm in the house right
They got
now.
the work right.
Where is this blood clot? No, that's not right. KG, you're letting the side down. What's going on? I need to get
Technology is afoot.
Uncle KG, eh?
Uncle KG. What happened? What's going on with my? Yay.
It's okay, uncle.
I don't
KG
even
knowledge.
coming up. There you go. Boom. That's it.
Wait.
Cool. Give me a second, lads. There we go. Transition that. Where's my little camera? There you go, little cam. Boom. Sorted. Transition. There we go. Let's do it. Let's work it out. You guys, can you all see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can change things. What are you telling me here with the back four?
I'd keep it as that, you know.
Sandro.
That's fine. Because we can always make subs at halftime. Let's not forget football is a two-half sport.
Do you reckon Maguire's meant to be in though?
Yeah,
he will.
I think it's good to get Maguire for rotation. Yeah.
But we can't do it.
We need to rest legs.
Are you not going to do that Mad Collier one? Or do you reckon we need to go strong in
No. We should go strong.
I think
the thing is that Ten Hag is prioritized in the Europa League right now. So I don't think he's going to want to make any, one of those mistakes where he's like, I'm just going to slap a, young kid on the side who doesn't even naturally play there anyways, and then make him play against players who are probably going to get the better of him.
Can I just ask a question? Where does this prioritizing the Europa League come from? Has he said it himself?
He said it's hard to win. He said the Europa League's hard. Did he basically say it's harder to win today, guys?
Yeah, that's what he said in the interview. But he didn't say he prioritized it. My thoughts are that he's prioritizing it.
Why did you just say it?
No, the reason why I said it is because let's be honest. The way that the league is looking right now, it ain't looking.
You know the league is bread and butter, so you can't be saying we're prioritizing the.
Yeah,
Europa
but what
League.
I'm saying is that the Europa League is another great way of getting into the Champions League. So he's going to want to put that in.
The last time he was in it in our first season, what happened?
Bad things.
Sevilla happened.
We bottled it, fam.
Exactly. So how are we prioritizing it? He should be getting top four no matter what. He shouldn't need to use
do you reckon he shouldn't be focused on the Europa, bro?
No, because you should be putting out your best teams regardless for the league and the European games. Like you've got enough in there in the squad. Like obviously you need to get as far as possible, but saying that we should be prioritizing that over the league is stupid.
We should be.
Considering that we finished eighth. We finished eighth, and now we're talking about prioritizing the Europa League just because fans are scared that we might end up embarrassing ourselves again in the league.
But Pav, this is our best chance of silverware. How are we not taking this thing serious?
Well, it's not because we're still in the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup.
That's not as good as the Europa League.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying we're still in other cups. And the last time this guy was in Europe, every time this man's been in Europe, we've been embarrassed. The 2 seasons that he's had.
Then why don't you feel the like? This is the best cup we can win. Obviously, it is
the best cup we can win because it gets you UCL, isn't it? But the top 4 or top 5, he should be getting in there to get us UCL. I'm not sitting there listening to excuses that we finished 6th or 7th or 8th, but we won the Europa League. You're not doing that. I'm not having 2 bad seasons in the league
But I
And
don't think. But then he's not. The manager's never said he's not.
Yeah, he's never said that. He
oh, no,
says
but
that
this
he's going
guy
for
just said
everything.
it.
That's
This guy just
Ten Hag
said
is
that
always.
they're not prioritizing the Europa League.
No, I
So
said
what
my
they're saying, they're
personal
lying.
opinion. I think he's going to prioritize it because I think it's a
No, but
lot
that's
easier
not
for
what
him
you
to.
said. You said that he is. So you lied.
Bro, I literally.
And now you're rewinding it back to try to say that that's what you think.
I don't know.
I was going to say, it's not mutually exclusive, but we can go for both top four and the Europa League. It's not as if we have to go for one or the other. Why can't we get top four and win the Europa?
Well, that's what the man said.
Yeah, that's because Ten Hag is like he's prioritizing everything. That's what he's always said that ever since it came to the club. He says that he wants to win everything. That's the one thing he's always said.
Pav's having a stinker, bro. What we'll do is, I know what to do. We'll put Pav on the bench, fam. Pav's moving bad tonight, bro. He had to get dropped, bro.
Hey, yo.
Pav's having a stinker, bro. He had a couple of touches and he's looking crazy out here today.
I was losing the ball every time he had it.
We had to drop
be
it,
like
bro.
that.
Was moving
Not
like
every game's your best game. It'll be like that.
That was moving like Rashford did in that season when he didn't want to be here, bro.
KG's doing a Ten Hag. He's going to send Pav to Netherlands for 3 months to train on his own.
Nah, dude. I might bring him back, but I just had to give him. You had to get dropped still. Fix, are you here? Fix, don't let us down. You just got called up, bro. See the.
Oh god. Oh god.
Fix.
Get him out. Get him. Move him.
There you go. I'm gonna go for someone that doesn't let us down. Antonio.
Hey,
Come on, Antonio.
Antonio.
Big up.
Wait, what do you say? Dropping Pav for speaking sense. How's he? What? Pav got dropped for. He tried to say that. My man said Ten Hag said this, and he never said that. He never came out and said that. He said Pav was right though.
I clarified myself. I said that when I said that that Ten Hag was going to prioritize, I said that was my opinion, and I said that Ten Hag has always said that he's going to prioritize everything. So it's like I don't understand what's so hard to understand from that.
Listen, he's not even, and that's what I'm saying. Even this one here, look at this. It's not sense because prioritizing the Europa doesn't mean we're aiming for 8th.
Right?
You said, that's like straight away.
Exactly. It's not mutually exclusive.
Yeah, you know what? This is the best squad we have to go for both because we have people we can switch in and out.
All right, look. Let's sort out this team. Who needs to be in there? Who needs to be in there for you?
Ugarte has to start.
Ugarte has to start.
Ugarte.
Ugarte in.
I need Kobe. Kobe has to start too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to see Casemiro start tomorrow. But I don't know if Ugarte and Casemiro is too immobile.
I don't want to see Casemiro because don't forget the European the way that they're doing with their laws of fouls right now is very strict.
Right, he'll get sent off.
He's gonna get sent off, bro. I don't want that to happen.
Wait,
we don't have.
I think
Cassie on maybe put on Mount.
Saying that
I would like to start Cassie, but I think it.
Hold on, the streets are saying Pav shouldn't have been dropped. 1 second, start a poll. Shiz. Pav. That's the. All right, cool.
Wait, quick question for you guys. So if Casemiro doesn't start, does he start against Tottenham? Because that's 3 games in a row he wouldn't start. You think he's like a bench player now? Is that what you guys are?
Yeah, I don't think he'll start against Tottenham.
I think this is the game he's going to start. I don't think you guys.
I would like to see Ugarte, Cassie, and Kobe tomorrow, but I wouldn't mind Mount starting instead of Cassie, and then we just bring him on in the second half. I really think it should be a team with 2 different halves. We should see.
Don't you think that's too immobile having Ugarte, Casemiro, and Kobe all in midfield?
It's too immobile. It's way too immobile.
This is where we might need to start Mount and see.
That's why I wanted to put Mount right here. I'd have Mount in.
That could work. Have Mount press and then have Kobe and Ugarte in the back.
Came out from injury.
I was going to say, Mount didn't even get a minute. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Mount didn't even come off the bench against Palace, so
no, he didn't.
He won't start. There's no way.
The way his injury record shows as well. He won't start him. He'll start Bruno Fernandes and he'll bring Mount on.
He's probably going to come on for like 30 minutes.
Is this is feeling kind of first teamish? Hold on, let me look at the.
KJ, I got a question. Is this the team we want to see, or is this the team we think Ten Hag's going to put out?
This is the team that we want to see, by the way.
That we want to see.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, then I'll put Mount in there then, because I do want to see him, but Ten Hag won't start him. No chance.
Yeah, no, this is the team that we want to see before we get into the team that Ten Hag's going to put out. So, guys, this is what you're actually looking for more so than anything else. Let's go away. Where the hell is? What's this player's name, man? Oh, Lindelof. Where the hell is Lindelof?
He's back. He's back. He's in training. You didn't see him?
Came back to training.
He was in the video.
Would you play Lindelof as a? Would you give Lindelof a game?
He just came back from injury. Why would you do that?
I might bring him back like at 70 minutes or something like that.
And he had a pretty bad injury too. It was his toe. I don't want him to come back into the game immediately.
KG, I'll swap Leacher for Evans. I'll drop Leacher for this game.
Wait, so
this is in Barnsley. 20 on Barnsley.
We've done this before. You reckon it's the right thing to do now?
I don't trust Leacher with his fitness, so we need to rest him as much as we can.
I honestly don't mind that.
I don't mind it either.
His fitness,
I get it. Yeah.
When Leacher left last season, we were in the shits. We were legit in the shits. So we need to keep him fit as much as we can this season.
Are you not?
I wouldn't mind starting this shot and then putting up in the second half.
This is why I was talking about these other positions, because these guys need to rest as well. You know.
Yeah, but we could put Amos on the left back during the second half to rest a little, could we not? We're subbing more.
We all know it's never going to be
Amos is in his. I don't think Amos is in his plans at the moment.
Isn't he still with the under 21s?
I think so. Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I don't know where Amos is. Do you reckon this is? What do you reckon about Collier? People are shouting for Collier. Do you reckon this is a good game?
No, he's probably gonna come on, but I don't think he's gonna be starting. I don't think so.
Yeah.
KG, what are your thoughts?
What we want to see. This is what we want to see. You lot hit the like button, please. Go ahead.
What are your thoughts on Bruno and Ugarte in the double pivot with Mount as a 10?
Oh God.
Your honest thoughts.
As you know what? I don't want to. The mad thing now is I don't want to see Bruno in that double pivot. To be honest, I like now, like because I just want to. The way we're gonna play going forward is what I want to see. But then if we're actually because Xerxes is there now. There's chances that Bruno won't always get to play the 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, true.
So and they clash as well. They clash as well whenever they play. When Bruno's a 10 and Xerxes is a striker, they both clash.
You could have a look at it. You could have a look at it, to be honest.
I'd try it tomorrow now. I'd put Bruno next to Ugarte, put Mount in the 10 and have Xerxes up top.
But the question is, does Bruno have the discipline? Does Bruno?
That's the question.
I've
seen him play that double pivot role in Ten Hag's first season.
Yeah, and he was good in it. He was good in it. But
as well.
But we all know Bruno loves to loves to run like a headless chicken around that pitch.
One thing I will say,
I don't know if I trust him to be tracking back and leaving Ugarte on his own. You know.
Yeah, one thing I will say is that he does when he was playing in that role in the first season, he did tend to like move up the field a lot. So it's going to be a little bit.
Bruno can play deeper, you know. He can play the 8 guys.
Yeah, no, we know that, but it's just that his tendencies of like moving forward is what's worrying me because I don't think he's going to really help Ugarte in that double pivot as much as we need him to.
Because I don't think Ugarte on his own can do the job as a 6. He needs someone else with him.
Hold on, let's ask this question though. Perhaps free. Do you reckon that Eriksen's gonna play against Spurs?
Yes.
I think so as I could see him coming on. Yeah. I could see him starting, honestly.
He has to play against Spurs. He has to. He's our best midfielder at the moment.
It's because we all know becomes our most important player each season.
I could see him with Ugarte.
Because we all know how it's gonna be with Postecoglou. He's gonna do that high line thing. And all their players are basically going to be occupying all the way up to their like half of the. It's going to be crazy. We're going to need some control, basically. So yeah, we're going to need Eriksen.
So you're saying Eriksen? There's no way we're going to play him in this game and play him again on Sunday.
Yeah, we got to rest him. We got to rest him for Sunday.
Yeah.
No way.
Well, if he plays tomorrow, he won't play on Sunday.
I can't believe how Eriksen's become that means Eriksen's first team right now.
At the moment,
And let's be honest, guys. When we saw him in that lineup against Southampton, we didn't want to watch the game that day. And then it turns out 2-3 days later, he's like the most important player in our team. He's like the first name on the team sheet now.
That's crazy. All right, so what we doing up top? What we doing in the top 3? I want to see Anthony in this game.
it's gonna have to be Anthony.
I wouldn't mind him. I wouldn't mind him at all.
We might as well bring him on. We paid for him, so he's.
I'll say Hoyland. I'll say Hoyland. Hoyland should start.
Hoyland has to play to get.
Hoyland should start,
man. Hoyland won't start. He's only coming out from injury as well. We need to bend him.
Yeah, but don't forget, he got. What didn't he get like 20 minutes? He got 20 minutes against Crystal Palace.
Yeah,
I think we should bring Hoyland on as like a sub after an hour. Let him get his legs back. Put Xerxes in.
I want to see Xerxes start.
Xerxes, Anthony, and Rashford. That's gonna have to be the team.
You know what? I reckon he starts Ahmad. I reckon Ten Hag starts Ahmad tomorrow.
That means you think he's gonna? That's strong, He must be able to play Anthony against. This is Dutch opposition, and if Anthony's ever gonna bring it back, these are the types of teams that he used to play against. This is where he got the big move to Man United.
I think if we had beat Palace, he would have made more changes. But because we drew 0-0, I feel like he thinks we need to go strong tomorrow just to get that win and get that confidence back within the team.
It won't mean anything if we win in this competition and lose on Sunday. It'll mean nothing.
It means nothing. Yeah. Fact.
Yeah, it's too early to worry about a win in this competition right now.
And you can finish 24th in this competition and still qualify for the.
Yeah, but KG, as big Man United, we cannot finish 24th. Do you know what I mean?
No, I'm not saying we're getting. Hey, listen, I am not saying we could. I want us to finish 24th, but if there's any game not saying this game doesn't matter, but the points on Sunday are pivotal.
Oh yeah.
And if you can play Anthony in this game, what game will you play him in? Because this is like he said, this is like Dutch opposition. He thrived in that league, so this is like the game where you put him in and gives like Ahmad a rest or like Garnacho a rest for Sunday. He has to like start this game. There's no other like.
If Anthony does start, though, for me, this is make or break for Anthony because he can't have many more chances. Surely he has to start pad against Twente.
So this is the team that we want to see, yeah? That's what we're saying right now. This is the team we'd like to see.
Wait, we're putting Onana in goal?
Huh?
Yeah, Onana's he has to be in goal, yeah.
All right, so this is the team, yeah? What are you lot telling me in like other areas? So let's do the team that we actually believe Ten Hag's going to start right now. Any changes that we have to make?
I think he starts Casemiro.
I think he's the back of the line the same.
What, Evans and Maguire?
I think he'll start them.
I think he'll start Licha. I wouldn't be surprised if he started Licha at all.
I think he starts Delit and Maguire, I reckon.
That's what I was going to say, Delit and Maguire.
Yeah, I can see that too. Because Delit needs more minutes to get used to this team.
All right.
I can definitely see him starting one of our starters in the backs. Good luck, man.
Can I just mention like this guy we already seen against Barnsley, the players that played, some of them players didn't even play the next game. I don't think what you lot are saying, like this is going to be his team. This guy could just pick anything. Like there's enough players there to constantly rotate this team, and all them players that come in need to play what he's asking them to do. They should be all doing it now. A lot of them.
I think he's going to do that mad one with the Collier thing at left back or something. I feel he's going to do, because he can't afford. You see what he did last time when he took off the low and bought a Mazraoui and stuff? I think because these men are playing, it's a lot of football in their legs, bro.
Yeah, we don't have a left back or right back, so I think one of them will get like rest.
Can I just say,
Mazraoui has to be rested.
Bro, we've played 6 games. We've had international football. Some of these players have already had rest. What are we talking about? These players are tired. It's been 5-6 games.
If we get these guys injured, if we get an injury to Delo or Mazraoui, we're gonna be mad.
Yeah, we're gonna be done.
Yeah, we're finished.
But then
you already see Mazraoui. He's looking a bit leggy as well.
When you've got 2 left backs that are constantly injured, there's always going to be a risk of an injury. But I don't want to be playing centre mids at left back. Like Luke Shaw and Malacia, one of them have got to be coming back soon.
He could play what's his name, Martinez left back. We've seen that a few times this season as well.
He won't do it this game. That's only if someone gets hurt, then he'll play Licha left back, Maguire, Delit.
If
as a centre back.
if what's his name was here, man, we'd play him immediately, man.
Amrabat.
No, not Amrabat. Defender, man. Oh, I'm so annoyed that I can't remember his name, bro. Lindelof. That's it. Lindelof. Lindelof usually gets that little right back position sometimes.
Oh yeah.
The defender one, I can say like, yeah, maybe we need to look at that regarding fitness wise and injury wise. But all the other positions, I do not care who starts out of them or who needs a rest because we've got enough players to rotate with them.
When
like I said, it's been 6 games.
When Euro's here, we'll play him as well in those positions as well. I can imagine.
Yeah,
he's back in training as well.
November, right?
He's back at Carrington, but he's not with the team yet. He's just doing individual.
Yeah.
Okay. So it should be first team again and not.
Delo then? Do you reckon it'll be Delo?
Probably.
I say Delo, but I can also see what you're saying. There is a chance of Collier playing left back if you want to just keep Mazarawi fresh or whatever. But
I think there's like a 65% chance we'll see Collier there.
How do you even spell Collier, bro?
I don't see it, guys. I don't think he will risk playing Collier at left back in a game where he wants to set the right precedent. Going into
I think he'll start the low, but I think he'll make a sub if we do really well.
I agree with that. I think
in the second half.
I agree. I think he'll go with Delo and then probably sub him off.
This is why a lot of people were calling for Amas to come against Barnsley, just so we can see what he was about. But he didn't even make the squad, so.
Yeah. Let's get to this midfield then, guys. What do you reckon is going to be here? This is Ten Hag. What we're going to see Ten Hag do, guys. Not what we want.
It's probably going to be Ugarte Casemiro.
Yeah.
I think you might.
I can see that.
Because Cassie's on so much money and he hasn't played a couple games, so he'll want to bring him out, making sure that he's going to go out of the media storm.
I think Bruno will be in that position there as well. I don't think he's going to...
Bruno needs some rest, though. We need to let Bruno have some rest. We're going to run the man's foot nerves off.
Bruno needs to form, though. We need
Bruno to... Are we really talking about Bruno needing rest? This is a guy that deliberately pushes himself to play. Like, Bruno's going to play. It doesn't matter about rest,
regardless.
Exactly. So what we're talking about rest. The guy doesn't believe in rest. He just plays.
Bruno, I reckon this is a decent little midfield, though.
Although I do like the control of this midfield. We can just have Bruno pop into the top 3. That is nice. We'll see, though.
I definitely think it's a Rashford starting. Zerkzee.
Yeah, Rashford.
For sure.
I think that's the team, really.
Who have you got at striker? What you think Ten Hag's playing?
Xerxes.
What you not think Rasmus is going to play?
I think Rasmus.
I think it'll be like a 60 or 70 minute sub.
I think he'll start.
But Rasmus is only coming back from injury. So you might not have.
But then I think this is like a good caliber opponent for him to be fair, really play more minutes.
He banged goals in the Champions League, so what's to say like he won't give him a start in a Europa League game?
Probably give him like 60 minutes and take him off.
That's what I think will happen.
Do you reckon Ten Hag does what he did against Barnsley and plays Garnacho, Rashford, and Anthony front 3?
I think Rashford gets to start this game because he was on the bench for the last one.
I think agree. Rashford's definitely starting.
Do you reckon he starts on the left or down in the middle?
Too much money.
No, Rashford starts on the left.
Good.
Rasmus down. I still think it's Xerxes, to be honest, and Anthony, but that's not bad, really. I kind of want to do this just because you want to see Xerxes bring. Anthony doesn't even have that pace though to get in behind, and he's not even one of those guys to be.
That's a fake. You know what though? If you play Xerxes, then you can play Garnacho on the right, but he won't do that. Though.
He won't play Garnacho on the right.
Or
he won't do that. But if you play Xerxes,
I don't. We don't know.
Surely that team has 4 or 5 goals.
It's not going to happen.
We're gonna see some change. We're gonna see some. We know this manager is gonna surprise us in it. That's what he's on.
Real question though. I got a real question.
Yes.
How many times do you think Anthony will use his right foot in this game?
Probably
3 to 5.
Once.
I think if you get 2,
Twice.
it's a miracle. If we play.
The real question is how many spins is he gonna do?
Zersky and Anthony together might be like really good, because like Anthony might need a striker like Zersky to bounce the ball up because he's not fast. So like them linking up might be really good. I want to see that, but I think that might help him a lot seeing them two together. But he has.
You know what? That's a really good point because when he was in Ajax, it was a lot of 1-2s happening between Anthony and whoever was the forward. From what I want to see
how he looks good.
Haller,
I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we at home tomorrow?
Yes.
No, do you know what? No, they need to be given a spanking. I don't even care. Like, there's no excuses, bro.
I do want to see a 5-0 or something like that.
It has to be surely a 4-5-0, surely.
It has to be at least minimum 3-0. Minimum.
All right. So I've given this is my prediction. 3-1 Man United. I feel that's what we'll do. My goal scorers in this game is going to be Rashford. Another goal scorer, I imagine, if Anthony plays, I think Anthony scores. Have I got anything?
The lit header, no?
KG, are you really backing this Anthony narrative? You think he's going to score?
Why not?
Okay, I'm just saying.
Why can't he score?
I'm just saying. You really saying that you believe?
I think Anthony could get an assist tomorrow to Xerxes. I think that's more likely than an Anthony goal. I could see Anthony getting in position, popping it to Xerxes, and Xerxes popping it in.
Guys, let's not act like Anthony doesn't do the cut-in special and try to do that shoot thing that he does. He will try it, and sometimes.
Oh, he'll try it, but he just doesn't succeed very often.
Try it, but it won't.
Like 10 shot, 1 on target.
You never know, man. Anthony might score. You never know. You never. Wait,
really I think he'll get an assist tomorrow. I don't see him scoring.
He's got that interview Carrington tax. That's what it is.
Yeah, man. He's really got those stocks in there, bro. He invested early.
And I'm just saying that he could do something. You're acting as if he can't be a goal threat, though.
No, he can, bro. You have to go for what you've seen, though. You have to go for what you've seen in the past.
Wait, so Anthony
he can be a threat. He just doesn't score.
KG, even against Barnsley, he was so below par. Like if you compare him to Rashford and Garnacho that game, Anthony was the worst of the three.
KG, did some of them like Anthony Joshua hits like concuss you as well or something? Like what's going on?
Bro,
don't insult my brother.
KG's gonna tell you to sit down. Don't disrespect me. He's gonna get the chair now.
All I'm saying, is if Anthony scores tomorrow, you lot, I told you so will be crazy.
No,
and you have every right to. You and Mark.
Yeah, if that miracle happens, by all means, man, celebrating miracles.
So he's supporting Anthony.
He's gonna score 25 GA. I didn't say that, bro. I said
nah, but you both can do the hold that, whatever, innit? You can do the hold that, innit?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's go.
I think he'll get an assist, but I don't think he'll get the goal.
Steven, what's the score going to be tomorrow?
I think it's going to be 4-1. I think we're going to see Xerxes get a brace. I think we'll see Kazi get a goal, and I think we'll see Delo get a goal.
All right, wicked. Goku.
It had to be 3-0. I think Bruno will score. I think Rashford will, and I think Garnacho will off the bench.
All right. Tabs.
4-0. I'm going to say Rashford brace, Bruno, and Mount's first Old Trafford goal.
That'd be nice.
Pav.
I'm saying 4-0 as well. I want to see the lit score, and I don't care who else scores.
So you lot really believe that these guys can't live with us at all? No one's expected anything from this FC Twente team.
They better not.
Wait till my prediction, man.
We better not.
Okay,
wait till my prediction.
All right, Antonio, what are you telling me?
Saying 2-0.
2-0. Yeah, because we sounded like we're playing scrubs tomorrow.
We are.
What are you saying, Lil Yo-Yo? What's your prediction?
I think we're gonna have a lot of the ball, but I think we're still not gonna have our shooting boots on. It's gonna be a 1-0 or a 2-1.
All right. Fix.
Yeah. I'm going for 4-0. I think FC Twente have not played in a stadium as big as our own, and the occasion will swallow them. So,
Stadium tax. Stadium tax.
KG, what did you say your prediction was? Because every time you predict something, a lot of it comes true. I might need to put a bet on. What did you say?
I've gone for 3-1.
Sorry, say this, everyone. Put a 10 on it tomorrow.
No, don't do that.
I'm keeping my money because if I lose my £10, I'm coming to find you, KG.
Bro, it's nothing to do with me.
I'm coming to
Bro,
find you.
man,
I am coming to South London to find you.
look what Pav's
fly
doing,
to
bro.
London.
Look what Pav's doing. Again, this game will tell us a lot about the team, and we need a result because I'm.
You know what, KG?
Go ahead.
Your prediction's quite interesting because since we played Southampton, we've not conceded a goal, right? And we're all saying we've turned the corner.
It's
But
just
you've
not
seen
that.
when we concede first,
last year as well.
when we concede first, we mentally we've gone. So I want to see tomorrow if we go 1-0 down, what happens to the team? Did they lose it or do they actually keep their composure and win?
That's a great question. You know,
big question.
I don't know, man, because we haven't scored goals. We have to score first. We honestly have to score first. I don't want us to test this theory in this one because have we been a comeback side yet? Have we?
No. Not recently, no.
I think we did it last year a little bit.
Villa, we did it against Villa last year, that 2-0 down.
That's the only game I can remember.
Yeah, I don't want to take these risks or take these chances against these, especially it's likely that we could go
Liverpool. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, we against Sheffield, we did it last season as well, but they were 20th in the league, so that doesn't really mean anything. But
fight back. I'll rather us. What we really need to do, win. We have to score first. I imagine even scoring 2 and then moving mad. You know, because Man United still have that in them, and I don't expect to see the main centre back pairing. I expect to see something different. I actually expect to see Leacher and Maguire. So I think there's always a chance of just something silly at the back. You know, like a Maguire special. I can't even say the Wamby special. You know, when you don't check his shoulder and stuff like that, because it's not even there. But you don't know the goal that we usually concede.
The Maguire specials.
You're talking about the cutback, yeah? The cutback
on the ground.
Let me tell you my mind. I don't want us to change that lineup from Palace game. I need to see that performance again. Let's keep it like that.
But we got on the weekend. So you're saying
that's what I'm saying, man. You're gonna run the place to the ground.
You want injuries? That's what
you want us to have 1,000 injuries. I'm not even using a legitimate number.
I'm going to play devil's advocate here, but Arsenal played they played Atalanta on Wednesday night, and they had a strong team on. And then this Sunday afternoon, they played the exact same team against City, and they almost beat them.
But then, you know...
Yeah, but they don't have the same...
That's just me playing devil's advocate, though.
Arteta don't even believe in youngsters. He ain't giving none of them kids a try. He's not going to go to his bench like that.
That guy's allergic to youngsters.
He's allergic to the youngsters, bro. Them kids are...
No, did he?
Yo.
Did he with the youngsters?
Justin Bieber.
Oh yeah.
The way he was gripsing up Justin Bieber was looking crazy when he was young.
Yo.
He said, "Sing for me."
Diddy was all about it.
FC 20, this is what I'm saying. FC 20, this is the point that people are saying. FC 20 has a plus goal difference of.
What's our goal difference?
That's in the
zero. I don't want to hear that from
like come on.
5 goals a game.
That's the Dutch league.
But then I think they scored 5 goals in their last game. I swear, they won their last game 5-0.
So respectfully, what does that even mean?
Yeah,
like we scored 7 against Barnsley. They scored 5 in their last game, but we couldn't score against Palace.
Yeah, our miss. They said that. Yeah, 5-0.
I'll tell you what though. If Euro wasn't injured, I'm telling you, this guy would have probably played every Europa League game. He would have been the first one on that name sheet in pretty much every Europa League game that we play.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know how long it's going to be for him to come back. But till he come back, we have to go strong in that back line because it could get dodgy having Evans and Maguire constantly in cup games. He can't do it.
All I'm saying, someone said, hey, Corstar said, we're treating FC Twente like AJ treated Daniel Dubois. We need to be careful.
And I agree. That's the truth. Let's not think they're just scrubs.
Champions League,
you're not wrong, man.
But at the end of the day, the game will be here, and I'm gonna see what the response from the delegation is. But listen, man, I think we've done what we need to do here. There's nothing else really that we need to discuss. Is there anything pressing that you lot of like? Actually, let's quickly talk about this stadium thing quickly while we still got 10 minutes for this.
Any of you man done that survey yet?
I ain't done this.
No,
I got my one sent to me this morning. I completed it and sent it back.
What's the survey?
About the regeneration of Old Trafford, new stadium, or do up the old one, stuff like that.
What did you pick?
I said I wouldn't be too. I said I'd be happy either way, but obviously I want a new stadium. You have to like pick and choose certain boxes that they ask you to choose from, and then you have to put like comments at the end as well. Like they talk about what you want to see most kept, like obviously like history around the club and all that sort of stuff. But it's a long survey. But if anyone obviously goes to games, has memberships or season pass, the season ticket, yeah, do that survey, innit? Because at the end of the day, you got to like have your voice out as well about it.
Yeah, I haven't got it yet.
What I would say is though, like, me being from Manchester, when you look at both stadiums, like the Etihad and Old Trafford, we're so far behind them. It actually hurts seeing it. We're so far behind, even just outside the stadium on match days. At the Etihad, have so much stuff to do for like the kids and for families. We have absolutely jack all.
Yes, dead.
Even the food places like obviously me only allowed to eat halal food, and there's literally just nothing there for me to eat. So I have to eat like a plain cheese pizza or go over to town to eat somewhere. Whereas at the Etihad, there's loads of like they cater for everyone, like anyone you can think of, they've got you. So we need to cater for everyone.
I mean, the closest thing to fine dining around Old Trafford is if you go around the corner to KFC or the Nando's.
I'm not going to it's on my list to see the Trafford.
Let's be real. We need to get rid of that stadium, man. I know you lot. Some people are holding on, bro. We got a water feature, fam. It's done. New stadium, bro. 100K seater, bro.
They did confirm that there will be no public money being given to build that stadium, so it has to come from Ineos or whatever. Glazers ain't going to pay no money towards that stadium. I don't even think that they're putting a single penny in it.
Well, the real thing is, the Ineos are probably going to look for investors. I mean, there was talks about Ineos and Goldman Sachs maybe doing something to get money to pay for it. I saw like a little something here and there. I don't know if it's true or whatever, but they have to get investors to invest.
Especially if we want to, when you want to attract players and bring people in, stadium matters as well.
Yeah, even our concourse is so dead. Honestly, it looks so outdated. Even the toilets and everything at Old Trafford is so outdated.
All what you're talking about, is all in that survey. Everything what you just said, like the stuff around the stadium, toilets, access, seats. For a man who's 6'5", I die every time I go to Old Trafford. My kneecap is dead, bro.
Yeah, it's horrendous, isn't it? You're having to get up so that people walk past you.
And you're getting real cozy next to strangers. I'm like, bro, this is too close for comfort, man.
Do you reckon? Nah, don't say it.
Say it.
Never mind. No, never. No, never.
Tab, why are you scared, man? Why are you scared?
I'm not letting him say it. We got so close to the end, fam. Nah, so I would say, are we all agreed that we all want a new stadium here?
Yeah. I mean, I love the Trafford, but whenever I visit, I don't want to be covered in waterfall. I don't want to fly overseas for that.
Yes, it's real.
I can take a shower in my own house, man. It's all good.
And I think like more fans will be a big factor too. Will be louder. They'll be like scared to come to Old Trafford, whatever the new stadium's called. That's a big factor for me. More like fans in there.
I think Tabra's put his question in the comments.
If they don't call it Old Trafford, are you cool with that?
That's one thing I put in there, that I don't want the name being changed to the stadium. I said I wanted to keep it Old Trafford, and even the stands in it, I wanted to keep the stands, the names of what they are now as well. So like you got your Stretford then, your Bobby Charlton stand.
My pushback on that will be Barcelona have changed theirs to, I think, the new camp. Oh no, sorry, the Spotify Stadium, but we also call it the new camp. Like, I don't think anyone ever calls it the Spotify Stadium.
Man, let them make money, man. We're always going to call it Old Trafford, regardless.
No, what if they call it a Snapdragon, though?
But we'll still call it Old Trafford, just like how...
I've heard people calling it New Trafford and stuff. I mean, not stupid like that. If you're not going to have a naming, a sponsor for the naming rights, I wanted to say Old Trafford, not New Trafford, like some people suggested. I've seen that.
I don't even mind New Trafford, though. Why not?
Nah, bro. Come on.
New Trafford, bro. What's wrong? Like, it's not the same stadium. It's different. I want to keep things like the Munich tunnel. We have to do stuff that reminds us. Like, but then it's got to be like, I don't. And if it's a circle, like, is it really the stand? Really? Because I'm seeing a circular right now. So
that's just a little model, isn't it? That's just like some little model. That's not like an official design. That's just there just for show, isn't it? But I don't know, like I said, I just want a new stadium, and we've got to have the best of the best, man. Like, we can't be sitting there in 2024 with a stadium like that. Like, we got to have everything.
I agree.
Man.
I fully agree.
Bro, they've only just got Wi-Fi. Look, how long has Wi-Fi been out for? And our stadium's only just got it.
Only just got it. It's
what
mad.
was Arsenal Stadium called before? Highbury, innit? And now it's just, what is it? Emirates Stadium. Is it Emirates, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I don't even mind.
But you say that now, but when it comes to it, you'll feel like, I feel like we should have kept it as Old Trafford. Like, I don't see like any issue with keeping it as Old Trafford.
I think don't Arsenal fans like kind of miss Highbury? They prefer it.
Kind of, but they've also moved on at the same time.
That's because they say they've not really won any real trophies since Highbury. I think the last league was at Highbury then, or they were at Highbury, weren't they, when they won the last league title?
They were.
I think that's why they say that.
Santi, what are you saying? Should we proper Americanize the thing and go for a Snapdragon Stadium, Snapdragon Arena?
Here's the thing. I've been to Old Trafford multiple times, right? Like as a foreigner, as a foreign fan, like it's not really easy to get to. Really, the only lodging right next to it is Hotel Football, which is a nice hotel, right? But good luck getting a room during any game, actually, right? So like when you think of the actual like surrounding area, you do have to revamp it a little bit. So I personally, I'm not opposed to just doing a brand new stadium. Like I know there's a history. You can do things to honor the previous stadium. You can keep bricks from the old stadium. You can have like a specific mural that like has those things, so that you can visit Old Trafford still. But I don't know. I guess just that's really the only reason I called in is because somebody coming in from overseas, like it's I don't know. It's a totally different experience, and not to.
And you're right. Like you know what's so crazy? Yeah, I do not support Barcelona. I've done their tour, their stadium tour, twice. Like I've seen and it's really like they've done it nice. Like it's nice. Then I've done I saw the Real Madrid one. And even that's incredible. I don't even feel like Man United, it's not accessible enough to just pull up and say, you know what, I want to see the trophy. I want to see all the trophies.
I'm going to be honest, KG. I went to Porto last year, and I went to Porto Stadium to do the stadium tour, and their museum bit looks 10 times better than ours, and that's bloody Porto.
See, I've never seen our one. I've never done the Man United stadium, the tour of Man United. Which is crazy.
It's just outdated. Obviously, the trophies are there, but it doesn't look special. It just looks so bog standard.
I think they need to have like dedicated areas, innit? Like obviously, when they're doing up the stadium, they got to have like all the dedicated areas. Like one thing that I want to see, like a little museum for like past players. Something that's definitely got to be there. Obviously, the statues that are currently around Old Trafford now, they've got to remain around the new stadium. I don't want them being replaced. But the talk that what they're saying with the new stadium, if they build it, it's going to be away from where Old Trafford is now, but not too far away. It won't be built in the same area, like in that where they're talking about moving to the car park. They
own the land, so it's pretty much
basically it's that train line where the south stand is making it harder for them to do any works on OT, so they're having to do it across the car park. But it's still in literally that same land.
Wait, is keeping Old Trafford as an option? Like use it for like
they said they weren't going to keep it. Not even like downsize it anymore. They said it was just too costly to downsize as well.
Have they confirmed that, Cap? So is it definitely going to be a rebuild?
Games. I don't even know how we're going to do games.
That's what the survey's there for. They want to hear from the fans. You should have it like some point in your inboxes, isn't it? But they want to hear from the fans what they want. But I still think even with the survey, they'll go the way what they think best, or even though whatever we say.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know, man. This is one of those. like I'm warm to the idea of just big change. Let's go for it. If Man United want to stay as a big club, if Man United want to operate how the other big clubs are operating, we can't have that dusty stadium. It's simple as that. Like, it's beautiful, but then let's be real. When we're talking about big concerts and everything that's going on, we're not involved and we're missing out on potential revenue. Match day, we should be able to stay in a stadium and have stuff to eat. Like, there should be so much. There should be so much in that stadium, like other places. There's nothing.
The last time we had an event there that wasn't football was, I think, Conor Ben versus Nigel Eubank back in the day. That's the last time we had a non-football event at OT.
It's mad, isn't it?
Go ahead, Santi.
So this is going to be a much smaller scale, but I've actually seen the revamp of the city of Waco, Texas, do this. So Baylor University, they had their college football stadium. It was a much older stadium called Floyd Casey. What they did is they built this like really beautiful stadium on the river. They revamped the entire area. Like, they've done so much work towards the city. And pardon my language, but Waco was a shithole beforehand. Now it's a really nice.
All right, show us your share screen of before and after if you can. Wouldn't mind that. Still,
yeah.
To just get an idea of what you're talking about, because that'd be dope. Man United, if we have that's because the water jokes are ridiculous as well. I hate what they say.
What they need to do is actually get a real waterfall at Old Trafford in that area. That would be sick. Don't you think?
I want to touch on what Santi just said.
It's a great place to get baptized.
Imagine getting baptized at Old Trafford. How sick would that be for Christians?
It's not always raining like that, bro. So you be coming for
I want to touch on what Santi just said, but it's the same with Man City. So East Manchester, the area used to be an absolute shithole like 10 years ago. But since the Abu Dhabi group came in, the area is actually very nice and it's upcoming now. So it's not just the stadium itself, but that whole area they've regenerated. So hopefully, Sergio could do the same with
the only thing I would say
Old Trafford.
With the whole revamp and the new stadium, you need to keep it affordable for people. Don't be taking the piss. That's the only thing I would say. That's what I put in there as well. I said you need to keep it affordable. Don't if they do what Emirates are doing. You seen what they're charging their fans?
What
their man are they're the most expensive team on the planet to go visit.
Oh, you mean Arsenal? I was like, who's Emirates? You mean Arsenal? Yeah.
Arsenal with no trophies and you're charging that much.
Right?
Wait, are they the most expensive team to watch for real?
Yeah, bro. Like, even like food, drink, going around, like everything, around that area, it's the most expensive on this planet.
At one point, they were selling like bottles of Prime for like £7-8, where you can get it like £2 from the shop. Yeah.
I think UK in general is bad for that, because I went to Inter Milan's game last season. I had to pay €12 from the actual club itself. €12 to
Yay!
Euros.
Imagine a league game, by the way.
Imagine watching a team play for €12, bro.
Bro, I spent €30 on the flight. So the flight plus the game ticket was €42. A United ticket cost me £50.
Night and day, innit?
And I go to OT to see my team lose every week.
I've heard Liverpool charge a lot too.
Oh my God. 1 second. Santi, how are you doing with finding that stuff? You found it?
Yeah. I'll just show you pretty much like a
before and after.
Yeah, that's
all right. Let's go. 1 second. Let's change the screen. Boom. Santi, there you go.
Okay, I don't know how well you can see that, but
so this is the old one. This is
the old stadium, right? It was like just kind of lodged in like neighborhoods. It wasn't a nice area at all. Like, you could see like this is kind of what it looked like, and then they decided to just say, you know what, we need to just revamp the entire area, move it, and then this is what they built.
Boy,
that is nice.
Boy,
like that's it's one of those things where like I've been to both stadiums, and it's completely night and day. Like, they not only did that, but then they were able, like, with the funds, they were able to get a new basketball arena, and so like there's restaurants there, there's like hotels. It's it is like the entire city looks so much nicer at once.
How long did it take to build?
Yeah, how long?
That's a big question.
Because where would we play our football though? That's the
Well, while the new stadium's being built, Old Trafford will still be there. And then as soon as the new stadium's ready, they'll start taking down Old Trafford.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
So they don't want to lose revenue, which is why they haven't thought about. Well, they thought about renovating Old Trafford, but that could come at a severe cost when it comes to
lose a lot of money.
Attendance money in it. So you have to keep Old Trafford for the duration.
And Real Madrid just risked it. Real Madrid just said, "We don't give a damn. We're just gonna some parts of the stadium you just can't use."
And bro, if we get 100K seater stadium, do you know how busy it's gonna be at Old Trafford? Like what it's gonna do for the community as well.
It'll create
jobs. Bro. Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
This is why I said you would need that new stadium.
I saw some saying like it's something like $7 billion per year, something like that. So imagine that, like to the economy.
Car park. I don't even know what they did with the car parks as well, because I just saw rivers and I just saw bare water in that, bro. I saw boats. What happened to them cars and everything, bro?
Well, they're gonna have to move in it.
The parking is located, situated kind of in the back. It's just the way that they the way that they put it is that they have this bridge that you can walk across, right? So like as you're walking to the stadium, you're walking across the bridge. And so, of course, that had the opportunity of fans that have a lot of money, they have their boats. And so they're, instead of tailgating as you normally would, they're sailgating. So it's like, it made it an entire area.
Oh, that's sick,
Underground. Underground.
You know how Tottenham have that, like their stadium turns into like an NFL one and they host like one NFL game a year. Would you like to see that at the new Old Trafford?
Absolutely. All of that, bro.
They have concerts too, right?
Before we forget,
bro,
we gotta thank Sir
100K seater stadium. Best believe people will be coming there to host events.
Yes,
I think also we got to give respect to Sir Jim, because I didn't want him at first, but he showed me that he's not in this for money, because he's putting a lot of money into this club that he's not gonna get back. This is like a little legacy thing for him. So if this does happen, we gotta put some respect on his name.
I'll wait till that happens, man.
But even for what they've done since they've come here, though, they've done. I think for me, they've exceeded my expectations. So I have to give him the flowers.
I'm content so far.
To make ambitions a reality, a freight rail terminal situated behind Old Trafford needs to be moved to free up land. Reconstruction will cost taxpayers. So he's saying it's the taxpayers that are gonna have to.
This is business. We live in a capitalist society. What's it is what it is.
You said bun the taxpayers.
No, it is what it is, man.
All right, let me read. All right, let me say bye to you lot. Everyone, big up yourselves, man. We'll be here tomorrow. We'll be on you. I'll be here in the morning still. Thank you everyone that got involved. Sorry for who couldn't get involved today. Who's your midfield free? We said it already. Pav has standards. What are your standards, KG? I told you bad times. Anthony carrying interview tax. Bruno chicken tax. People think. Playing devil's advocate, is there any other tradition, big teams apart from Arsenal that have left their original stadium? I swear Bayern Munich changed their stadium. What did Bayern... Because it wasn't always the Allianz Arena, was it? What was their stadium before they moved to the Allianz? I can't even remember. Barcelona and Madrid found a way to keep their original stadium, just saying. They'll never move from the Bernabeu, the new camp. I don't know. Everton are going to leave their stadium. Yeah. Listen, anyway, thank you for watching. Look after yourself. Good show. Stay blessed. Make sure you hit the like button on the way. I don't know how many likes we got. I've probably we can do better. Let's get to 200. Hit the like button on the way out. Really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, subscribe right now. Big up. Stay blessed. Till next time. See you in the morning. Peace.
Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at us.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.